Victor Matfield has lit a fuse under the Springboks image, insisting that South Africa are still a team that struggles to deal with the favourites tag, even after winning back-to-back Rugby World Cups. The Boks are the most successful nation in tournament history, with 4 Webb Ellis Cups, one more than arch-rivals New Zealand. But according to Matfield, it's the All Blacks who truly dominate between tournaments, and he's got a theory why. There are probably 2 teams in the world that can perform consistently well without that emotional high before a game, and that's New Zealand and Ireland, he said on the Rivals podcast. They focus on the process, they go out and they do whatever they do. With the South African teams I played with, the best teams I played in, we always tried to take that emotion out, to have that consistency, but unfortunately, that's why most of the time when we are the favourites, we don't perform up to that level. When we're the underdogs and no one gives us a chance, that's when South Africans stand up because they then bring that emotion. For Matfield, age and experience can help, but the South African psyche makes consistency hard to nail down. It's a very difficult thing. You want to take that emotion out because you want to focus on what you need to do, he said. The older you get, and if you've got an older team, you probably can do that, but you need that emotion. When you really get people to run onto that field and give them something to play for, somehow in rugby, that just gives you that extra 5 or 10%. For South Africa, in the big games, we probably need that, whereas New Zealand and Ireland somehow can get away with just going, let's go out, let's do whatever we need to do. Former All Blacks legend Sir John Kirwan, also on the podcast, couldn't believe what he was hearing. How can you expect me to believe that when you've won the biggest competition in the world? That is KK, man. I just can't believe that. Kirwan fired back. In the biggest tournament in the world, you've won it more than everyone else, which is annoying the S out of the rest of the world. You must be getting something right. Matfield doubled down, explaining why the Boks can lift themselves for a World Cup but struggle to dominate year-round. In a World Cup, you actually just need to win probably 3 big games, so you need to be able to lift yourself for that, he said. I've said it in the past, in the good old days of Super Rugby, it was definitely harder to win than a World Cup because you had to perform 12 weeks consistently. In the past, you couldn't lose a pool game and win the World Cup. But in the last 2 World Cups, they lost in the pool stages and then won a big semi-final and won a final. Most of the time, it's probably just 3 big games you need to get yourself up for. Matfield believes Rassie Erasmus is working to shift that mentality, but admits the Boks still prefer being the underdogs. If you look Ireland, look at New Zealand. If they're the favourite going into a game and they're much better than the other team, they put 50 or 60 points on them, he said. With South Africa, Rassie is kind of getting there with this team, but when we were favourites, all of a sudden you struggle, you scrap away to win 5, 6 or 7 points. If New Zealand doesn't have pressure on them, they get in front quickly and it's game over. It just feels for me, the moment there's freedom for New Zealand and Ireland, they're at their best. As South Africans, when we play them, we try and put that pressure on them the whole time so they don't get that freedom. So is Matfield exposing a brutal truth about the Boks DNA or underestimating a team that's proven they can win when it matters most? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure you're subscribed to Green and Gold Army News so you don't miss the fallout.